It is Kali, and today I am doing a 2023 room tour of my little craft space. I moved to this apartment about 3 months ago, so I haven't had a ton of time here, but I actually really wanted to film this before making a bunch of big changes because I'm planning to make a bunch of changes to the space and like really improve it by the end of the year, or like in the first few months of next year. So before making those changes, I really wanted to document this because I honestly, this is like, I don't know if other YouTubers do this, but something I really enjoy doing is watching my old content and like seeing how far I've come and such. Like I really enjoy watching my like very first apartment tour video when I was in college and just didn't have the resources I have now. Alright, let's start with my gaming area so I can take the lights out from here. So here is my computer area. I spend quite a lot of time here, especially because I'm a developer, so I'm always in this area. I work from home about half the week, so I have my laptop here usually, like my Mac for work, and then I just connect it to the monitors there. I did not work from home recently though, so my Mac is not there currently, but that's why this space is always dedicated to work from home. I really just have like having like a little focus corner for myself, if that makes sense. Desktop. It is my best friend. It has been with me through thick and thin, and honestly it's so good to me. Love this like kind of lo-fi aesthetic. It's like my favorite. That's why the artwork that I'm trying to collect right now, I'm only focusing on getting artwork that looks like this. I wanted to get some at a convention recently, but it was priced very differently from the piece I got that was like that. So I'm probably gonna buy online, but I really love the aesthetic, so that's what I'm trying to like build out more of. Like I want it to be very pink, but I really love that like kind of like lo-fi type look. I don't know how else to describe it, but I think it's really beautiful. What good are chairs? So I need a really small tripod because all of my tripod bases are actually too big for this little camera. It does have a spot on the bottom for attaching it to a tripod, but I can't find a tripod small enough to fit in here. So I found these. Oh look, there's Kit Kats under there. These are the perfect height. These like little baking dish things. I had a few of them, so I just took one out of my kitchen, and that's currently how I have my camera set up for stream. I have the Razer Quartz keyboard, mouse. I've had them for years. I love them. I also have this. I got this at Anime New York City last year. I have my Rina from Love Live Nijigasaki, and I love her so much. When I'm not set up for stream, I put all my stuff over here. These are my little like supportive stuffed animals that I have. They're cheering me on always. I keep my mic set over here to the side when I'm not using it so it doesn't take up space. I have a little burrito friend. And then I have both my lights over here. They like live here basically, but I'm gonna take one out right now. This one's always on white light, and this one is usually the purple light, so I can get a good balance of lighting when I'm on stream. Ouch right now though, because the lighting gets awkward around here. So I always have a blanket over my chair right here. And that's because my cat, every time Bobo wants my attention, he claws up the back of the chair. And the back of the chair now, because he would do it like, he would just do a few little like those every day on the chair for like, we're talking like 2 years straight though. He did that every day. So now the back of the chair is completely falling apart. And I have absolutely worked on that behavior with Bobo. He does it way less now. He only does it like once a week or so, but until he completely stops with it, I'm working through it with him. But he is a cat. It is difficult. He is not a dog. He is not easy to train. He's highly food motivated. But here's my sewing corner. It's right next to the gaming corner, so they like flow into each other. I could like watch tutorials and stuff when I'm sewing. I'm like carrying this around with me. Okay, so I have my sewing machine right here on this table, and this entire table actually folds up. I've had it for a while. I like anything that compresses, so if I want more space, because I live in an apartment, I can easily get more space. So in right now, I don't know what is this? Strawberry lemonade? It's fall, but like, guys, I don't live in fall, okay? It might be fall, but I am a pink spring summer girl. And then here is my bin of scissors. So if you sew, you probably also have a bin of scissors somewhere. But like, I have my scissors for styling wigs. I have my little thread snippers, pinking shears. These are like my more dull fabric scissors. These are my really sharp, good fabric scissors. These are both regular scissors. These are the worst ones. These are the better ones. I retire fabric scissors to regular scissor status after a while. Not the black pair though, that gets sharpened. I mean like the ones that I used to use. I organized my ribbons right here. I don't really have room for any more ribbon. So I keep having to get rid of it, but like there's ribbon like this that I used for like my Yono Nadon cosplay that I literally will never use again probably. And then I put my ironing board right next to my sewing machine, because when I'm sewing, I usually like sew a little and then iron, sew a little and then iron, and it's so much back and forth. It's really nice to just be able to like spin around between the two. I think it's really important too. This chair raises as well, so like I can adjust to whatever in here. I always keep my presser cloth with my iron so it doesn't ruin my fabric. And then I always have my ironing ham nearby too. If you guys, I didn't know what this was until a bit ago, but it's basically like, think about like ironing a sleeve, you can shove this in. It's not really the best of example, but the rest are too hard to describe, and you can like iron over it to get a curved edge. It's full of sawdust, so it's a cool little tool. I really like it. It helps me a lot. So this entire table also folds up. I on purposely have it that way because this table is massive. It's like wider than my wingspan, and you guys can't tell because the angle on camera. I don't have a place for these little shelves right now that have like my little knickknacks in them. I'll show you guys. Well, my threads are in here and here. I have two of them of threads. This is a sharp spin, so like all my needles, my X-Acto knife. Cushions just sit on top right now, but I do plan to have a home for them in the future because my cats like to play with them. So I think this is a little bit taller than me in comparison, so it's pretty tall. Where do I start with this? It's right to left. This is miscellaneous stuff. I have all my paints in here. So like the entire bin is just full of these little paints that I've acquired throughout the years, and it comes in handy. I do try to get rid of them often if I don't use them or if they dry out, but it does come in handy if I'm like, I just have this little prop to paint and I need red paint, and it turns out that I have like 2 bottles of red paint in there already. All of my patterns live right here. These are all my patterns that can fit back in their original envelopes, but that's very, very hard to do. I know very few people that could do that. So I also have all my patterns that could not fit back in their envelopes right up here. It's at like full capacity right now, so I need to get more shelves. I like can barely move that. Shelves that are a little bit lower are like my fabric pieces. I like to cut up pieces of cardboard. I have some up here. And then when I'm done with fabric, I think if I have like half a yard or more, maybe a quarter of a yard or more, it depends on the material, I wrap them around these pieces of cardboard, and then I just tuck them in here, and now it has a home. Down this way, I have, this is stuff that's like too big and kind of miscellaneous for like those little tiny bins that I showed you guys. Like sandpaper or like rubber cement shelves. These get a little bit chaotic, but most of these bins have a little number right here. And what that actually is I have a Notion board with every cosplay I own on it. And like, for example, if I wanted to cosplay Asuna from SAO, it would say Asuna SAO, and it has a item bin and a wig bin number. And the item bins are behind me. So all of these pink bins are item bins for my cosplays. I don't know what the total is, but I know it's over 80 cosplays. So this is how I keep them organized. My goal with having that system was just to, if I wanted to cosplay a character, I want to be able to find everything I need for that character within 5 minutes. That's like my whole end goal. And I can do that. I can find any one of my characters in 5 minutes or less. So I think that's really cool. This is the only one that isn't. This is what I call my hazard bin. Not really, but it's like I have, so if I'm working with foam or Bondo or something that like is just generally bad to breathe in. This is my mask, my goggles. I have Mod Podge in here for some reason, but I have like a heat gun, I have Bondo, my Dremel is in here, and like all the things that go with it. Same thing in that bottom corner over there, which my dress form is covering currently. I actually have a foam cutter, and like my steamer is down here. This is all the nude mesh wig caps in like a little plastic bin and plastic bag. I have all the black net ones too in a different one. I have like my straightener, my whatever. I only ever curl my hair in real life. So in my bathroom, I only need my hair curler. I don't need the straightener. Like I have my crimper, I have all my wig supplies in that bin too. So it's really easy for me to like grab the stuff I need to style a wig. Alright, on to the more fun stuff in my opinion. This room was intended to be the master bedroom in this apartment, but like I only sleep in a bedroom. You know, like I don't need a big bedroom. And converted into a little hobby space for myself. Let's go into, so this is intended to be a walk-in closet. Instead, I took the smaller closet in the bedroom for my regular clothing, but this has been turned into a cosplay closet. It is pretty messy right now. I'm just giving like a little heads up. It's really messy because I just got done with FanX last week and I haven't quite sorted everything out yet. That's how come I have like, I sort my current projects into like these white plastic bins. I have 2 of those around right now for Vivi and Caitlin. And then I have kind of a similar situation going on in here. Can go pretty far into here. But I have all of my cosplays that can be hung are hung here. I actually do have a method to the madness too. Like all the school uniform ones are right here. All the Magic Girl ones are like right over here. I have Genshin kind of grouped over here. This will be the One Piece area. I have Evangelion right over here too. Fate is over here together. So I do kind of have them grouped because like, if I can't find Rin Chisaka and I'm looking for cosplays, I know that she's going to be next to Saber, and Saber has these huge puffy sleeves, so it's really easy to track down. You know what I mean? I love this. This is one of my favorite things ever. This is like a childhood dream. I have a sword bin. Not really a sword bin. It's got axes and stuff too. But I keep all of my props in this one little like laundry basket. I got it from Target for like $19. It's like a white laundry basket with wheels. But it has worked beautifully for swords. I have, these are my awards that I've won in cosplay contests. There's only 2 right now, but I hope for more in the future. I have a little trophy, and I also have a little certificate for winning. And then these are the wig bins I was talking about. Each one has certain wig colors in it, but they each also have little numbers on them, so I can, because I can't see into them obviously. So when I look up a cosplay and it says like wig bin number 5, I can just go here, pull it down, and wear it or put it on the wig head. Which I also keep my wig head in here when it's not being in use, so I can have my full craft table. Display closet. I absolutely love having that. I remember just having my cosplays in with my regular clothes, or like my old setup, I think I had like one of those multi-tiered closets, and on the top row I had my clothing, and on the bottom row I had my cosplays. It is really cool to have a whole closet dedicated just to cosplay now though. I also have this little divider right here, which is what you see behind me streaming. It covers up my mess when I'm mid-project, and there's fabric all over the room. And then I'm not really sure what I'll be doing with this area, but there's definitely some room for like shelving and such. I'll probably be adding some shelving to the living room as well. I'm trying to figure out where to put this so you can see me. Because the shelving, I'm running out of space. Like there's things I want to buy, like I want to get a serger, I want to get a cry cut, I want to buy like a lot of those things for myself. And like I have my 3D printer on my kitchen counter. So I need to like figure out a better system for organizing those things, but I think I got it down with the cosplays. I kept plain white because I can put a light right here, especially if I leave this door open in front of me. And then I have like a little portrait area, if that makes sense. Or I can always move the bench to, I have a corner there. This is the door you always see me making my TikToks in front of. This just leads to my bathroom. So I have my closet, my bathroom, my main door. And I also have this really cute pink bench there right now. I really wasn't sure what to do with it. This place is actually a lot smaller than my old place. It's just the commute to work and everything was better. So there's some things I'm still finding places for, but I think I will get it down pretty soon. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for watching too, and I will see you guys next week. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel too to see what this is going to become. If you're a One Piece fan, I think you might be particularly interested. I am so excited, so stay tuned. Please check out my other media if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching. Bye. Next week. Thank you for watching. Bye.